Dark Northwest is a horror-themed podcast that is intended for mature audiences. Listener discretion is advised. Thank you for listening to Episode 8 of Dark Northwest. Before we begin, we have an exciting announcement. On Thursday, October 30th at 7 p.m. Pacific, we'll be hosting a special YouTube live event at youtube.com/@darknwpodcast to celebrate the finale of Season 1. Join us for a Q&A with the cast and crew, a live listen of Episode 8, and an exclusive early debut of Episode 9. You can find the link in the episode description. Don't forget to rate, review, and check out darknw.com to find out how you can support this independent production. Now, without further ado, let's start the show.
You are listening to Dark Northwest, created by Ron Leota and Kirsten Fay, starring Arden, Kirsten Fay, Robbie Clifford, and Ron Leota, narrated by Alex Gardapi, featuring John Badur, music by Aaron Edens. Hazel, Andy, and Jake stood atop a wooden platform along the Iron Goat Trail above the crash site of the avalanche that had claimed 100 lives in as many years before. They stared in shock toward the concrete snow shed that stood before Windy Mountain and were met with the gaze of the angry ranger who had caused them so much trouble lately and who was actively threatening them with his service weapon.
Shit!
Hello, children.
Stop! Stop right there! Leave us alone!
Now, why would I do that? Don't you kids know I enjoy spending time with you all?
Sure, to try to keep us away from here. What is your deal? We know you're hiding something. Hubert.
What did you just call me?
Hubert. That's your name, right? Let me guess. Did your great-grandfather give that to you? Something old-fashioned to make you special?
You had better not be talking about my family like that, boy.
Stay back! We know it's you, Mr. Hill. We know about your ancestor, James J. Hill.
He was a real villain.
Okay.
Watch your mouth, you little punk.
Stay away. Seriously, I mean it.
Or what? I'm the law enforcement officer here. You're just a bunch of... Sorry about that. Now listen here. Let's start over, kids. I can explain everything. Just let me get a little closer so I can have a word with you without shouting.
Andy! He's not stopping! What are we gonna do?
One thing's for sure. I'm not running from here again.
The ranger was closing the gap between them, hands still gripping the gun on his hip. Andy, in a sudden charge of movements fueled by the trained instincts from childhood martial arts practice, bum-rushed him.
Ah!
Andy slammed his right shoulder and the side of his head into the ranger's sternum. The ranger, caught off guard, was knocked back a few feet. Andy stepped forward and front-kicked the ranger in the groin as he was attempting to regain composure. Realizing the ranger was still blocking their escape path, Andy slowly stepped backwards, retreating to join Jake and Hazel, who had remained against the platform edge overlooking the ravine. The ranger, now visibly addled, charged towards Andy, who, in a moment of quick problem-solving, pivoted on his left foot, turning his stance from square to plated, narrowly avoiding the ranger's jab to his face. The momentum from the ranger's missed punch carried his chest into Andy's right shoulder, which sent Jake and Hazel scattering. Andy deftly hooked his left arm under the ranger's armpit, with his unbalanced weight falling into him. Andy, with his right arm, grabbed and lifted the ranger's right thigh, raising it above his hips while rotating clockwise. The ranger hopped forward uncontrollably on his left foot before crashing into the railing, breaking the support beam in half. With nothing to catch him, the ranger tumbled over the broken guardrail. As he fell, his feet got caught on the knee-high cables under the railing, which caused him to flip upside down and fall head first onto the snow-covered hillside below. The friends looked cautiously over the edge of the platform to view the ranger's body, which now lay prone, having slid a few feet from where he had fallen, with his head angled down the ravine and his body contorted in an uncomfortable-looking position.
Ooh, that looks like it had to hurt.
Andy! What happened back there?
I'm okay, but holy shit, is he?
Oh, I don't know.
Should we call an ambulance or something? I wanted to stop him, but I didn't mean to.
It's okay, big guy. He had his hand on his gun. He definitely would have hurt us, or worse, had you not done something.
But he looks like he could use some medical attention.
Okay, but there's no cell phone reception up here, remember? I still have 0 bars.
That's true.
We won't be long. We can alert the authorities about the Ranger's unfortunate slip when we leave in just a few minutes.
Okay, fair enough. I just feel kind of bad about it, though.
Bro, don't be. You totally hulked out on him to protect us.
It's true. You saved our lives.
Okay, if that's what you remember, then it's cool with me. Let's go see about Lily, I guess.
By the way, what was that back there? I have never seen that side of you before.
Oh, well, I guess I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
That was like some black belt level shit, dude. You didn't tell me you still did karate.
I don't. That was a long time ago. I guess my muscle memory kicked in.
Literally.
It was pretty gnarly, but let's keep moving. We need to get this over with.
With the pressure of time now upon them, the rattled trio returned to the snow shed past the parking lot, which held the same vehicles, the service truck and the Land Rover from 2 days prior, and headed downhill towards the tunnel. They held their breaths as they passed the spot where Andy had fallen 2 days before. Just past it, they paused, staring into the dark, arched void of the west portal tunnel entrance, where little Lily had once entered and never returned. Yellow caution tape was strewn back and forth across the entrance at odd angles.
Phew. Now that the adrenaline's worn off, I feel like it's just hitting me how close of a call that was with the Ranger.
Yeah. Oh, do you smell that?
Smell what?
Oh, that putrid stink. It smells like hot garbage.
Ew. I smell it too.
Do you think it's coming from inside the tunnel?
I don't think so. I don't remember that smell last time.
Okay, guys. Are we really going to go inside the tunnel right now?
Oh, come on. Don't let a few little do not cross signs hold us back. What would Lily have to say about that, huh?
Good point. She'd never let that hold her back. Okay, Hazel? Are you going to be okay?
I think I'll just wait outside. Yeah, just in case something happens. I want to make sure we're not all caught inside there at once again.
Right. Okay, Hazel. You can keep watch. Remember to use your walkie in case anything comes up, okay?
Yeah, you guys go ahead. I'll just wait here.
Okay, see you soon.
Jake and Andy, equipped with their ghost hunting gear, walked down the short path and stepped carefully through the caution tape into the dark tunnel, where the ambient temperature was easily 10 degrees colder out of the sun. The walls were decorated with the oversized tags of amateur graffiti artists, and chunks of concrete rubble littered the tunnel floor.
Anything on the EMF reader?
Nah. Not since we stood at the crash site. I'm getting some minor blips here and there, but they're all well within the margin of error.
Should we use EVP?
It's worth a shot, right?
Hello, Ghosts of Wellington. I'm looking for a young girl. She arrived here much later than the rest of you. Her name was Lily. Does that ring a bell to anyone here? Hello, Ghosts of Wellington. I'm looking for a young girl. She arrived here much later than the rest of you. Her name was Lily. Does that ring a bell to anyone here?
Dude, that sounds promising. Try it again.
What was that?
Paging Hazel. Hey, is everything okay out there? Hazel, can you hear me? Shit, dude.
What's up?
Something's wrong with the walkies.
Check the EMF.
It's picking up something.
Hello? Is anyone there? I need to know more about some events that happened here 10 days ago. Can you help me? Hello? Is anyone there? I need to know more about some events that happened here 10 days ago. Can you help me? Dude!
Holy crap.
Lily! Oh my god, it's me! Jake! Lily, I miss you so much! What happened to you? So much! What happened to you?
Jake, free them. They need to rest.
Lily, who are you talking about? Who needs to be freed? Is there someone else here besides us? There's someone else here besides us?
Please, help them, Jake.
What? No! Lily, come back! I need more information! Lily, come back! I need more information! Lily!
It's okay, man. Do you want a hug?
No. I want my sister again.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not sure that coming back here was such a smart idea.
Let's turn back.
Done.
Outside the west portal, while the boys were exploring the tunnel, Hazel stood along the path between the tunnel entrance and the ravine edge where Andy had fallen. Inspired by the fight scene she had just witnessed, she started imitating some of their moves, punching the air in front of her.
Yeah. Hi-ya. Oh.
Hazel performed a roundhouse kick with such an impressive lack of coordination that it caused her to teeter and flail. She reflexively stuck out her left arm to catch her, plunging it into the pile of snow atop the concrete foundation of the old coal tower beside her. To her surprise, her arm sank only a few inches into the snow before hitting something soft like a firm pillow.
What the?
She quickly withdrew her arm, but then, overwhelmed with curiosity, started digging with her bare hands, expanding the narrow channel of snow she had bored, and saw what looked like silver buttons at the bottom. She scooped more and more snow off the top of the pile with her arms, dumping it onto the ground. As she cleared more snow, she realized she was uncovering a buried ski parka. She swiped at the piled snow like she was clearing a car roof and dug along the parka, revealing a zipper front, and then a hood, and then an icy, bearded chin.
Oh, ew! Oh my god!
Hazel, left hand covering her mouth, brushed the final clumps of snow off the deceased man's face, revealing a visage contorted in a look of sheer terror that Hazel began to mirror as panic overtook her. In contrast to her face, however, the dead skier's forehead was punctured by the round cavity of an entrance wound, outlined by a red abrasion ring, exposing congealed blood and raw pink flesh.
I see you've encountered another victim of your carelessness, girl.
Hazel turned about face and saw the ranger, battered and bruised, with fresh blood dripping from the laceration on his scalp he'd acquired after his skull had struck rock in the fall down the ravine. The ranger's eyebrows were raised and his teeth bared in a too-wide grin, adding to his deranged appearance.
How long have you been there?
Long enough.
Oh my god! That's the missing skier, isn't it?
So you've heard. I figured that little girl getting killed would have been enough, but now do you understand the consequences of your actions?
are you talking about? He supposedly died in a skiing accident. What have you done?
Oh, don't be so naive. What do you think was the catalyst, huh? What do you have to say for yourself?
What the fuck are you talking about? Andy! Jake! Help!
Your friends left you all alone, did they? Keep your voice down and come with me.
Ah! No! Stop! Help me! Jake! Andy!
The ranger advanced on Hazel, now frozen in fear, and grabbed a fistful of her hair with his left hand. Hazel's 5 minutes of martial arts practice proved futile against the grip of the ranger, whose size and strength easily overpowered her. She tried prying his hand open with both her hands, but he easily grabbed her right hand with his and forced it behind her back. She stomped on the ranger's feet and kicked his legs, but he was unfazed as he forced her back up the trail towards the snow shed.
No! Please stop! What do you want from me? Why are you hurting me?
With her hair and dominant arm trapped by the ranger, she grasped clumsily at the walkie in her right coat pocket. But the ranger's unrelenting pace made her movements unstable and uncoordinated.
Oh.
They had just reached the trailhead parking lot when Andy and Jake finally exited the tunnel portal.
Hazel? Hazel! Where'd she go?
Maybe she went to pee.
Maybe. Oh, what is that?
That smell! Oh, that was it. Oh my god, it's a corpse. And he's been shot in the face. How did he get there?
This looks like a makeshift grave. Look at what he's wearing. He was a skier.
You don't think...
Yep. Looks like Hazel found him, but who... Paging Hazel, Earth to Hazel, where'd you go? Paging Hazel, Earth to Hazel, where'd you go?
Oh, God damn it!
Andy! Jake! Over here! Back down the tracks!
Okay, fine. You want your friends to watch you die? Well then, if you insist.
Ah!
Jake, you're faster, you go. I'll catch up.
Jake finally got eyes on Hazel, who was currently a captive of the ranger as he led her toward the lookout where their previous scuffle had taken place.
Hey, get your hands off her!
Jake!
Glad you could make it, boy. Come on now, this'll be quick. You won't want to miss a thing.
He won't be missing anything, because you won't be doing anything to us.
You, the large one, stay back.
Oh, what? Afraid I'll kick your ass again?
Stay back, or I'll toss the girl down the hill.
Oh, very creative. I wonder where you got that idea from.
I'm serious. Don't get any closer.
The ranger released Hazel's hair from his left hand and placed her in a single-armed chokehold. With his dominant arm, he dropped her right hand and grabbed the pistol from its belt holster. He aimed the gun at Andy, who stopped advancing towards them.
Do you really think killing us is going to change anything? Why are you doing this?
Because, kids, I told you to stay off hallowed grounds. You seem to know so much already. I'm surprised you haven't put all the pieces together by now. Yes, Hill was my great-grandfather. That much you know. And unfortunately, this place is a dark stain on the empire he built.
Yeah, we know. This place is haunted, and we know it has something to do with how my sister died.
Oh, that was your sister, was it? Shame. Well, unfortunately for all of us, her death was a catalyst to all the recent spiritual troubles we've had here. It's my responsibility to make sure that no one comes around here stirring up issues with the ghosts and messing around this place. I'm paying for the sins of my family by keeping this place sacred and undisturbed. You all should have stayed away. You think you'd learn after your little friend here got your sister killed, but you're a bunch of fools. Now I need to take care of you before the ghosts do, because they won't give up.
You think the ghosts don't want us here? They want... No, they need our help.
The only help they need is from me, protecting the rest. Now I'm gonna finish. Take you little punks out one at a time. Maybe I should start with this young lady right here.
Get your hands off of her!
Andy started advancing towards them, while Hazel continued to fight against the Ranger's grip.
Final warning, kid.
Hazel kept twisting, trying to free herself from the weaker hold, forcing the Ranger to pivot to keep his grip on her. The Ranger unloaded a bullet, which whizzed past Andy's left ear.
Whoa, Andy, are you okay?
I'm fine. Hazel, keep it up.
Hazel was now throwing more of her body weight into her attempts to break free, creating more distance between herself and the Ranger, which he repeatedly tried to close. He fired another round, this one ricocheting off a concrete pillar of the snow shed behind them.
Careful now. I'm sure you don't want to be defiling sacred ground.
Shut your filthy mouth!
Oh, shit.
With his eyes locked on Andy and his physical efforts spent restraining Hazel, the Ranger didn't notice what Jake had just seen. The wave of hands rising from the ground behind the crazed man. The frigid arms, now fully unearthed, swiftly shot forward between the cables of the wooden railing, grasping the ankles of the Ranger. They yanked, knocking him and Hazel down. Their icy death grip held him firmly in place.
No!
Hazel, move!
Hazel struggled under the weight of the Ranger's body. Jake approached and squatted low, offering her a hand, hoisted her out from underneath and back up on her feet. Now freed, Hazel sprinted those few short strides with Jake back towards the snow shed, joining Andy just in time to witness the horrid scene as the Ranger fought against the supernatural forces that had come to claim him. Dozens of long dead hands, victims of the disaster that had claimed their lives, flowed over the edge of the wooden platform, grabbing the Ranger's limbs and firmly locking his body to the snow-covered floor.
No, no, no! I did everything for you! I kept this place sacred! I killed for you!
No amount of struggling could resist the spirits of Wellington as they tugged on the limbs of the downed Ranger. His body twisting and thrashing in a vain attempt to free himself. He jerked his head back, only to be met by another grasping hand that clawed out his right eye before wrapping around the back of his skull. The sickening sounds of snapping limbs punctuated the Ranger's screams as he was dragged off the platform, through the opening of the broken barrier. After he fell, the trio stepped forward cautiously and viewed the Ranger getting pulled deeper into the snowpack. Blood gurgled from his mouth as his torso compressed against the frozen ground, breaching into the same earth that had been crimson marked by the passengers long ago. The three friends watched in abject terror as what remained of Ranger Hill was pulled into the ground beneath the snow. When the deathly hand's work was done, all that remained was blood and silence. A sudden, spine-chilling memorial to the dead Ranger. With one of their problems now solved, Andy, Jake, and Hazel needed to shake off the horrors they'd just seen, to finally confront the spirits of Wellington and honor their fallen sister.
Greetings, Darklings. Kirsten here, co-creator of Dark Northwest. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 8 of Dark Northwest. We want to give a big shout out to our acolytes of the dark on Patreon who helped make this episode possible. Shanzan, Greg, JP, and Carissa. An extra special thank you goes to our heroes of the dark, Ron's old adventuring buddy, Mr. Bond, Dr. Steve, who is somehow not the tallest fan of Dark Northwest, Rainbow, who wants to welcome any friends of DeSoto that came to listen from our Jumbotron on the Greatest Trek podcast, and Zachary Smith, who paid us to say that he's our personal favorite. If you'd like to support this independent production and get access to bonus content, visit patreon.com/darknwpodcast. For more information, including sound effect attributions, check out darknw.com. Join us next week for the finale of Season 1 of Dark Northwest.